Welcome back to the podcast, guys. I hope you are well. And we're going to be going through self-doubt, self-sabotage, and procrastination. They do all link into each other and tie into each other. So you guys are going to get a lot of value from this. If you experience this, which everyone does at some point in their life, with your personal life, with your professional life, with your business, with your career, with your relationship, with your health, all the above. This is going to help you break through that so it stops holding your life back and you get to just create the life that you truly love, a life that inspires you. If you haven't already, guys, subscribe down below. If you are feeling inspired as well, hit the like button of the video. It just shares it with more people so I can reach more people, help more people, and I'd be appreciative of it. Thank you very much for doing that and taking the 3 seconds to do so. Let's rip straight into the video. So, I've got about 5 steps here to help you guys break through this. The first thing, and I talk about this in about 80% of the videos that I make, you got to understand what your values are. When it comes to self-sabotage, you are putting someone else's values or you're setting goals based on someone else's values and not what yours truly are. I'll use an example. Say you wanted to be your highest value in your life is your family. You love your family, you love your kids, you love your partner, and it lights you up. It's your highest value in life. It fulfills you. It's meaningful to you. Beautiful. And then someone comes up to you and says, you're looking overweight, or they say something hurtful with your health. You're looking fat, you're looking skinny, you're looking unhealthy, and they say the words, you should go look after your health more. And maybe that hurts you and it brings up some pain for you and it's hard to hear that. So you go to the gym. You start going to the gym and you start going 5, 6, 7 times a week. And you start going probably too much than you'd like to. And then that time you're at the gym takes away from your time with your family. So you've put health above of your family, ahead of your family. You will feel guilty. Guilt is feedback that you're putting someone else's values ahead of your own. You will feel guilty. You will self-depreciate, so you'll beat yourself up. You'll say nasty ass things to yourself, and you will generally self-sabotage and give up on those goals because your family is what's most important to you, and you just set the goal of health. I'm not saying not look after your health, by the way. There's always a balance to look after your health, but the point that I want to get across for you for this video is that once you understand what your values truly are, and most people don't. I've had so many conversations with people lately on what they think their values are. Just so you are clear, when you say my values are honesty, loyalty, integrity, respect, anything along the lines of those are not values, ladies and gentlemen. Those are human characteristics and character traits, and they are social idealisms of what values should be. Because I love honesty. Someone says, I value honesty. I say, great. Tell me the last time you lied. And they crack up and they laugh a little bit because everyone lies. Everyone is respectful. Everyone is not respectful. When it comes to values, your values are what areas of your life are most fulfilling to you. You think about it, you talk about it, you get energized when you do it, you love doing it, you don't need motivation to do it, you don't need accountability to do it, you think about it, you visualize about it. Those areas are your values. It can be family, can be relationship, can be wealth, can be career, can be travel, can be music, can be animals, it could be technology, it could be business, it could be anything. Now, yeah, I won't go down the rabbit hole of values because I've got videos on that. Go watch my other podcasts on values. Type in Lewis Huckstep values. It will come up. But the first point when it comes to self-doubt, self-sabotage, and procrastination is you're not truly clear on what your values are. You think you do. Most people don't know what they really are. If I said, what are they? Most people will struggle to answer them straight away. And then when they do answer them, you normally hear integrity, respect, loyalty, and all that stuff in there. Where how do you prioritize honesty? How do you think about and visualize honesty? How do you spend money and get energized by honesty? Yes, they're traits you appreciate and you look for in people. That's fantastic. Doesn't mean it's a value of yours. So the first thing I would recommend to you, if you're self-sabotaging or you're doubting yourself or you're procrastinating, is get crystal clear on your values. I have a free video on that. Go to YouTube, go to Spotify, go to Apple Podcasts, wherever you're listening to this. If you go to YouTube, there'll actually be a link to download a free document and you can go through and do it. But really get crystal clear on what your values are. Then secondly, from there, get clear on your purpose. Now, this is a huge conversation. I've done podcasts on this in the past anyways, But you've got to really get clear on your purpose. And why do you need to? When you procrastinate, or whenever you self-doubt and you don't take action or you make excuses, the reason you're doing it, there are more benefits to you staying where you are than there are for you to actually take the action and to do the thing that you want, that you're not doing. Whether it's start the business, start the podcast, apply for the job, say yes, say no, travel, whatever it may be. There's more pleasure or benefits to staying where you are than there is to taking the action. But when you're clear on your purpose, it gives you a level of fucking energy that makes you willing to do whatever is needed to be done to get to where you want to get to. It's currently 6 p.m. on a Sunday afternoon while I record this podcast. Now, that's nothing crazy, nothing special, but I'm inspired to do this. I want to do this. And this is a part of my purpose, so it gives me energy. I want to do this. It's inspiring to me, and it's going to help me get to where I want to go. But if I didn't have my purpose, why wouldn't I be downstairs watching Netflix? Why wouldn't I just scroll on my phone? Why wouldn't I just make excuses for myself? And I've been there before, by the way. I've been in that position. So get really clear on your purpose. And this is a big module and conversation in itself, but your purpose comes from your greatest voids and pains that you went through when you were younger. If you had a lot of pain around a relationship, like whether your parents' relationships or old relationships you've had, your purpose might to be have a fulfilling, beautiful relationship and help others have a beautiful relationship. Your purpose might be to have a beautiful, healthy family. Your purpose might be to improve the consciousness of the world. That's my purpose, because that was my biggest pain point growing up. It might be to inspire leaders. It might be to change a generation. It might be to help women or men through XYZ. It doesn't matter what it is. It's whatever it is to you. And everyone has one. And once you get clear on it, your level of energy, follow through, conviction, clarity, work ethic goes through the roof. And you will generally, this is where that very cliche quote that you've probably heard before, when the why is more important than the how becomes easy. Because people are like, I don't know how to do it. Well, when the why is big enough, you figure out how. When I think about my purpose and I think about the pain I went through that's gifted me my purpose, I don't need a fucking coffee. I don't need someone to motivate me. I don't need anyone to hold me accountable. It gives me a level of energy that makes me get the fucking work done. And you have that same gift inside of you. Greater the pain, greater the purpose. Greater the wound, greater the wisdom. Once you've healed through it, that is. That's why inner work is so important. So what I would encourage you to do, look within, find your purpose. Find someone, it might be me, there's other people out there that can help you find yours, but look within, find it, see what inspires you, see what energizes you, see what lights you up, see what you find joy doing, what you find yourself drawn towards doing, and do those things. Because that is where your purpose is hidden. I love the Statue of David analogy. I probably use it too often. But there's a statue of David. Michelangelo sculpted the statue of David. And someone asked him, how did you make such a beautiful piece of art? And his answer was beautiful. He said it was really easy. David was always there in the statue. I just had to remove everything that wasn't him. And if you sit with that for a little bit and apply that to yourself, your purpose is inside of you. It's not about finding it externally. It's about removing everything that's not you. All the shitty beliefs, all the limiting beliefs, all the trauma, all the wounds, all the self-image that doesn't serve you. And that comes to finding values, understanding your purpose, rewriting limiting beliefs, which is our next point here, and all the above. So keep doing the inner work, guys. If you're interested in this stuff, by all means, reach out to me. There's a link down below for a free strategy call. You can do that if that's something that inspires you. So step 1 was values. Step 2 is purpose. Step 3, limiting beliefs. Remember this line. You always make your beliefs true. If you believe you can, or if you believe you can't, you are right. If you believe that you are not good enough, you will find things to reaffirm that you're not good enough. If you believe you're not worthy, you will find and create things to prove to yourself that you are not worthy. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. You find things to reaffirm the beliefs that you have about yourself because we make our beliefs true. So it's so crucial to identify those limiting beliefs, rewrite those and install ones that serve us. Because this is a hard pill to swallow for a lot of people. We all choose our beliefs. We're born with 3 fears: fears of heights, fear of loud noises, and fear of abandonment. Why? Because all 3 of those lead to death. Those are survival fears, survival instincts. Every other fear, every other belief, you've downloaded it from someone else, from a parent, from a teacher, from social media, from something else. So understand that your limiting beliefs are yours and you've picked them up from someone else. Someone's told you you're not good enough. You've experienced a lot of pain around money. So now money doesn't grow on trees, or money is the source of all evil. If those are your beliefs, you're not going to have much money coming into your bank account. My old belief around relationships was relationships equaled pain. Can you see why I was single for so long? Because I thought that was the way I viewed relationships. They were painful because of my upbringing, seeing my parents together, my friends together. I just saw pain. I saw cheating. I saw just pain, just drama, fighting, mental, emotional. That's what I saw, and that was the belief I created in my head. It's not true. It's only true because you believe it's true. So being able to identify it, rewrite it, and then put an empowering belief inside your psyche is so important when it comes to self-doubt, self-sabotage, and procrastination. Second last point, planning. Some people actually have done a lot of work. They've worked on themselves. They know what they want to do. They've got a passion. They've got purpose. They're rewriting their beliefs. They're doing all the good stuff. Well done. But if you don't actually have a plan of what to do, then you can be like a deer in the headlights and you don't really know, do I go this way? Do I go this way? I'm not sure. And when there's confusion, most people don't take action. Clarity is power when it comes to taking action. If you know where you want to go, why you're getting there, and how to get there step by step, you'll generally take a lot of action. So what I would suggest to you is, once you're clear on your purpose, you want to set a mission. What do you want to do in the next 5 to 10 years? Whether it's your business, your relationship, your finances, your career, whatever it may be. What do you want to do in the next 5 to 10 years? What does life look like when you get there? That's called your vision. That's where vision boards and vision movies come into it. And then what are you going to do in the next 12 months, the next quarter, the next month, the next week, and what are you doing today? All the way down to daily huddles. I love daily huddles. One of my favorite things to do. I do it every single day. I do it with my team. I do it with my partner. I do it with an accountability buddy. And I also do it with my clients as well. I just copy and paste and send it to all the guys. But number 1, what are you excited for today? Number 2, what were your outcomes for yesterday? Done or not done, and why weren't they done? Why? Because it creates accountability and transparency. If you didn't do the things you said you were going to the day before, and then you need to tell everyone that you didn't do it, how does that make you feel? You feel kind of shit. You feel like you've let people down. You feel like it's intentionally creating social pressure, which is fucking powerful. So I encourage you to do it. Next step is, what are you doing today? What are your outcomes for today? Number 4, do you require any support with those outcomes, because you don't want that excuse for the next day for why that you didn't do it? And number 5, what are you grateful for? So number 1, what are you excited for? Number 2, what are your outcomes for yesterday? Done or not done? Why weren't they done? Number 3, what are you doing today? Number 4, do you need any support with what you're doing today? And number 5, what are you grateful for? Doing that every single day is so powerful for moving forward. So that would help you with the clarity, as long as you've got obviously your weekly goals, your monthly goals, your quarterly goals, your annual goals, all leading towards your purpose. Now, my last step for this video is to get around the right people, because the right people will help you with everything I've spoken about. They will help you challenge your beliefs. They will help you and encourage you to think bigger. Because if you get around someone who's maybe not the right person to be around, and you share your goals with them and they say, oh, you'll never do that, you'll never be good enough, who the fuck are you kidding? And they just kind of throw salt at you and piss on your flame. It's hard to keep going with stuff like that. You become your environment. So get around people who challenge you. If I have any friends, family, or clients who, if I was to speak to them, they said, oh, I just don't think I can do that, I'd say, well, why not? According to who? When did you decide that? Is that really true? Or did you decide that off someone else? And I would challenge them, because I understand the importance of these beliefs. So hanging around people, and I'm not special, by the way. I've just read a couple books. I've read a lot of books. I've done a lot of self-development. I seek being around these people because I understand the importance of it, but you can do the same thing. So get around people that are supporting you, that are going to challenge you, who are going to call you out on your shitty excuses of why you haven't done the work. Oh, I didn't know how to do it. Did you read the book? Did you Google? Did you YouTube? Did you pay for a course? Have you done anything about it? They will challenge you to be better. They will call you out on your shit, and they will challenge you to think bigger, and they will help you become the person that you need to become to be worthy of the things that you actually want. So those are my tips, guys. You do all of those, you will smash through self-doubt, smash through self-sabotage, and you will no longer procrastinate. There's obviously more things to do within that, creating a good environment for yourself, removing distractions. There's other stuff you can put into it, but if you do those, you will be miles ahead of most people. I'll just summarize those steps for you right now. Number one, get absolutely clear on what your values are in life. Most people don't know what they are. They think that it's loyalty, honesty, respect, integrity. Those are not values, ladies and gentlemen. Those are social idealisms. Values are things that you do, things that you think about, things that you spend money on, things that you talk about. Those are what values are. How do you live? How do you think about? How do you do honesty? How do you do it? Tell me, how do you live honesty? It's just a trait. It's not a value. So what are your values? Get crystal clear on them. Number two, what is your purpose? Find your purpose, discover it. It's the statue of David. Remove everything that's not you to reveal and allow your light to shine through. Number three, work on those limiting beliefs, your self-image. You make your beliefs true. If you believe you're not good enough and you're not worthy and you can't do it, you will do that. And that's just the truth. So rewire those beliefs that are holding you back. Number four, get a plan. Make sure you break it down. What are you doing next 12 months, next quarter, next month, next week? What are you doing today? Do a daily huddle. What are you excited about? What are your outcomes for yesterday, done or not done? What are you doing today? Any support needed with today? What are you grateful for? Do that every single day. Number five, get around the right people. You become who you hang with. They're going to challenge you to be better. They're going to challenge you to grow. They're going to call you out on your shitty beliefs. So powerful. If you've gotten value from this and you want to invest into you want to get around the right people, you want to work on your beliefs, you want to find your purpose, you want to determine your values correctly, there is a link down below for a free strategy call with me. I only do a certain amount per week, so these are limited, so make sure you get in sooner rather than later. And only book in if you are serious about taking your life, your personal life and your professional life to a new level, because I would love to serve you if it sounds like we're the right fit for each other. And just so you know, I only agree to move forward with about 30% of people that I talk to on the phone because I'm not the right fit for everyone and I let them know that. So if we're not the right fit, I'll let you know and I'll try add some value to you on that call anyways, okay? Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate your time. Share this with someone who you think would get value from it. Like, subscribe, comment down below. I love you guys. See you later. Bye.